pallbearers, members of the congregation, welcome to another funeral.
Lieutenant,
members of the congregation,
is the engine ready for warp speed so we can go to planet Samsung?
With Easy, the tech preacher. Truth to be told.
It's Wednesday, hey, tell me, are you ready? It's Wednesday, hey, tell me, are you ready? It's Wednesday, tell me, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? It's long and easy, yep, tech preacher, yes, indeed, it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher, yes, indeed, it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher, yes, indeed, it's easy. Yep, the tech preacher. All the real wired ones, where you at? 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 All the real wired ones, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Woo! Oh my goodness, that intro gets me hyped every Wednesday night. What's going on, people?
That's right, bro.
Welcome to another episode of Wild Wednesday. I got a special treat for y'all tonight. I got Emily D. Baker in the building. Woo!
I've missed you guys.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back. I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm glad to be here.
I am so appreciative that you're able to make it. I know it's your busy schedule, everything been going on in the world, but you know, when they got Apple stuff, I mean, I know you want to come aboard and talk Apple, baby. Woo!
I love to talk Apple, and I've got we moved over the summer, and so I've got my new studio. It's a little easier to live stream. I've got a new camera going up tomorrow. I'm very excited to be here. Got a new mic. My audience keeps teasing me that I sound like legal ASMR, and I'm here for all of it. So I'm so happy to be here to talk about tech.
Yes. You know, I remember about a month ago, 2 months ago, people was complaining about how boring tech is. Tech is boring. I don't know what's going on. Like, where? A tech ain't been boring. It's not. I have not had a boring moment in the last couple of years. It's been exciting. Things, the rumors, the tech, everything about it has been exciting.
Yep.
But let's get into some Apple stuff. Apple came out with the Series 6. Apple
awesome.
Watch.
It's sold out so fast.
And they came out with the new iPad Air,
Yep.
which a lot of people say that the iPad Air is kind of overshadowing the Pros.
I think so.
So what's your thoughts about it?
The first thing I was really excited about was the new Apple Watch SE, because I am a mom, and so to have an Apple Watch that you don't have to connect to to a phone necessarily is such a cool thing. And you can do fitness tracking with kids, but also like parents. And I've talked about my parents needing Apple Watches forever with the fall detection and all of that. So I love the Apple Watch SE. I'm bummed that the 6 sold out so fast, because here's the thing. I was at a meeting for work, and I went in and ordered it, and then I forgot to enter my payment information. And then by the time I went back, it was sold out. I was so pissed. And now they're not shipping till like the end of November. So I got one of the new watch bands.
November? The end of November?
End of November, which is going
Wow.
And this was
Emily, which one did you want though?
This was last week. I want the gold stainless steel. The shiny gold, not the aluminum gold, because they discontinued this year. I was like, I'm going to jump back in. I'm going to get a white ceramic, because I had a white ceramic a number of generations back. And
I had the white ceramic in it.
They're so fire, but they're also so expensive. So I was like, this is the year. I'll keep it for 3 or 4 years. It'll be totally worth it. And then they discontinued the freaking ceramic. So I was going to get the stainless steel and the gold. But then I always am torn. I don't always love having to have the cellular. And in the stainless steel, they only have the cellular option. I like just having it Wi-Fi. I like not having cellular on my wrist. You've seen all the reports about like, don't put your phone on your head. And I'm like, but it's on my wrist. I don't love that. So I'll see what starts shipping again. All the Apple stores here are still closed, so you can't even go pick them up. I think it does not bode well for the next launch of the iPhone that the watches became unavailable in every color and in every size so quickly. I think we're going to see a lot of supply chain restraints with.
Well, we saw that with the Galaxy Fold.
Yep.
On the Samsung side, the Galaxy Fold, people that wanted the colorful hinge, they can't get it until the end of next month.
Yeah.
and stuff like
Well,
that.
that's because they were a customer. I mean, they were custom, Eric. So they had to make
Oh, yeah,
those.
that's true. That is true. That is true. I mean, we got ours on. I was upset.
Yeah, I went with the regular.
Yeah, I went with
You're
the
like, I
regular.
just
I was
want
up.
it.
Regular.
Yeah.
Just
So
want
let
it.
me ask. So let me ask you this question: when we talk about like the Apple Watch and iPads and stuff like that, I mean, Apple got to get prepared for the iPhone launch.
Yep.
I
I was bummed, y'all. I was bummed. I read the announcement and I know it full ass said like we're not announcing a new iPhone, but I thought there would
You
be
were hoping
maybe like a one more thing, maybe a
Before-
little bit of a
before
a
we go.
tease.
tease or something, right?
Something, just something. And all of a sudden it was like done. And I was like, what just happened? I was shook. I was like, stop it right now. I was so pissed that it just ended. They were like, okay, bye. It just,
Yeah. And you see the
Okay,
pan of the
bye.
park, and it's just like, okay, it's
Yeah.
just over.
it was just fucking over. It was crazy. So I was not pleased with that, but I think they do a beautiful job with the virtual
Yeah.
announcements.
I think what Apple
Yeah.
got a problem with this year is Samsung putting the needle to the pedal to the needle. The pedal to the metal.
Pedal to the needle. Okay.
Because of
Okay, that's
the
a new
keynote
one.
address today.
Is that
I
like
really-
splitting the bean?
I really think that the keynote address today was targeted towards Apple. A $699 phone with all the top tier specs, 120 hertz display, and all the bells was for $699. That right there, I believe that's targeted towards Apple. Say, hey, if you come out with a device that you don't have competing specs, my phone gonna be cheaper. I'm gonna have it available because right now on Samsung.com you can get this phone next week.
Right. Which
So-
kind of scoops Apple because Apple has released in these first few weeks of September for like the last 7 or 8 years. This is not even that long, 5-6 years, and then there's been like these funky March releases of the Project Red phones and stuff. But this was always their time, so I think there's been a lot of opportunity here for other phone manufacturers to be like swoop. But Apple, the tech people who will do whatever you're buy textual with all of the different phones, but the Apple people are like, when am I getting my new Apple phone? When am I getting my Apple phone? When am I getting my Apple phone? They don't care about the other phones. Like, I don't think it's going to grab that much of the market from the like diehard Apple phones. And I really think that getting phones is going to be very, very tough this
Right.
I
year.
think so too, especially with the new colors, or the new
Right.
blue or whatnot. Yeah,
Mhm. Those
'cause
colors,
that's what I want. I want blue.
those colors
Hey,
on that
crap.
iPad Air, those colors,
Yeah.
they're fire.
The reason why I'm saying that is because I look, we know that Apple's a $1 trillion company, and I do stock, and so this concerns me a little bit about Apple. When I look at my stock portfolio,
Yeah,
Apple, I'm not making no money with Apple right now, and Apple when I'm looking at
it's
my
definitely a
trading,
buyer's market right now.
right, and right. So, but I mean, I bought, and it was a little high when I bought.
Yeah,
I'm looking
yeah.
at this, so I'm looking at Apple trying to rebound here as far as that, because right now they split their stock up, so it's easy to buy, which I'm great. Thank you, Apple. Look, trust me. If you're in the stock, you love to split that Apple did so you can make some money. But when you're looking at your stock and you're saying you're not big, so I think the pressure is on Apple a little bit, especially when the stock is trending down a little bit. So
I think so. And I think what the market likes to see from Apple stock is that really consistent, strong Q4 launch, and they do it every single year. So I think, yes, the stock might slip, but it's going to bounce back up. I think there's nervousness about the supply chain, but I also think that Apple's still going to put out phones. They're still going to sell out. And then a month or two later, there will be more available, hopefully, because I really think with COVID, Apple just needed more time to have enough phones so that they don't sell out in 4 seconds and everybody loses their shit about it. I think that's where the extra time is coming in.
But so Apple coming out with 3 phones. They're coming out with every year they do the regular one. They're coming out with the Pro model and the Max. And I think Apple, I don't know. I'm concerned this year.
Don't
for
forget
Apple.
the mini.
Yeah, I think the SE, the iPhone SE was a great device.
Yeah,
But
don't forget the
now-
little one.
Yeah. But now since Samsung have had 2 keynote addresses in 1 month, they dropping it like it's hot when it come down to phones. It's a direct towards Apple, I believe. It's my opinion, because those are the 2 superpowers. You got Samsung and Apple for us techies. And when Samsung dropping FE editions and all kinds of stuff, and say, you know what, we'll come out with a product at a very good price point, that put a lot of companies on notice. I mean, look, OnePlus, Motorola, LG, all of them like, whoa, wait a minute. They just came out with the 865, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, triple cameras, everything for $699. That stirred the market right there.
There is definitely a lot of competition in the tech market. I can't believe people were saying tech is boring. Like, there is so much stuff right now. And it's not just this, it's like all of the video games too. It's just, there's so much cool ass tech coming out.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I mean, I think we got to wait and see. I think Apple right now, they have to have phones available. I think that's I don't think people don't mind paying $1,200-$1,300 for the phone, but they have to have the phones ready to go. They cannot have a backlog until November, December, going into the first of the year that you can't get your phone. That's going to be bad for Apple. I think
that's right, brother.
Yeah, people have that short attention span. If I order it, I want it ASAP. I don't want it a month from now.
Especially when they hold your money, like Samsung with the Galaxy Fold. They
held mine and put it back, though, Eric. They held mine and put it back.
Really?
Google does the same thing.
What?
And being I did the cancel trip where they give you $100 back, they gave me the $100 back before they even took the payment for the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you talk about, Samsung holding $2,000 your money for 2.5-3 weeks. That hurts.
Yeah.
It depends on the bank. They only held mine for a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Google held mine for 3 days and then they put it back until they shipped it out. Then they took it out again.
But
I had my phone before they even billed me for the bill.
You still got to have the money available. That's the thing.
Yeah, you got to have the money available in the fund, in the bank before they just send it out to you.
Right.
Yeah. You ain't getting shit.
That's right, bro.
Yeah. Welcome, LB. You got audio. We gotta do an audio check with LB.
LB need a popcorn world mask because those masks right there ain't cutting it.
No audio.
Nothing.
Oh,
Nada.
How about now?
Oh
Yeah, I hear you
now.
I'm sorry. I lose the mask
there you go.
every day.
I know Eric. I know
Oh,
LB
okay.
just came by to talk about the Fix It edition, but go ahead.
Hey, I'm doing a drive-by talking about.
Well, with the picture. Oh, the FE edition.
Yeah, we call that the Fix It edition.
Oh, the Fix It edition.
They only have a fan edition when they mess something up. You know that?
Yes.
This is the thing. Has everybody noticed that it's the same processor? I mean, not processor, but cameras that was on the phone a year before.
So you talking about the Galaxy S10?
Now the S20.
No, yeah.
Yeah, he's talking about the 10.
The S20.
Samsung recycles for a while.
The same 12 megapixel camera and the same 8 megapixel telephoto camera.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's a question. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. What's wrong with Samsung cameras?
Oh, well, okay.
Hey,
well,
you know that fucking hunting, nigga.
Because everybody's been saying a year ago, oh, they give you the same old camera. LB, it's the same old 12 megapixel camera.
Well, it might be new sensors. This might be a new. I don't know. Is this a new?
It's a
Stop it right now.
They've been making money. Those cameras don't cost them no money. They lost money on that S10 Ultra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the S20. Yeah, is it S20 or whatever?
S20 Ultra.
They lost money on that S20 Ultra. They got to make that money back.
They put the laser. They put the laser on there.
I think this the FE should have been an SE, the should have edition. You should have released this shit before.
Well,
that's why it's the fix-it edition.
Right,
You fucked it up the first time,
right.
so we gonna fix
Oh,
it.
hey, come on,
Right.
now.
You're right. Samsung made a mistake. Everybody was hype about the Galaxy S20 Ultra. It was not that great when it came down to the cameras. A lot of people recommended the Galaxy S20 Plus. Don't get the Ultra. That phone camera. I mean, that phone, the camera was bad. And they did 100 updates and it didn't fix it. So
and Savage, you can't call the Note FE the
Mike,
Note
stop
6
that
because it was the Note 7 fixed.
Patience.
I blame it on us.
That's all it took with the S20 Ultra. Patience.
Same ones that were saying, I need bezel-less.
Just needed patience.
Bezel-less sides. And then
Well, you know, Marquez pushed that. He pushed
That's all
that.
you needed. All you needed was patience. That's all you needed. Just a little patience.
Oh, Lord. Patience.
This damn patience is
Just-
back.
Oh,
just a
the
little
patience. Y'all hear the patience? That's our conscience telling us we need to be more patient.
This is your conscience speaking.
So
Be more
LB,
patient when taking photos.
since you're talking about that, this is Samsung Fix-It Edition. As a company, they probably had to come out with this phone, right? As a company that know that they messed up on the device, they wouldn't go recall it, right? They would just they say you just come out with a cheaper
That
phone.
admits that you made a mistake if you recall it.
Yeah,
Right. So they're not going to recall. I believe that. Look, the Galaxy S20 Ultra was probably the worst device of 2020, right? But they came out with a $600 phone because a lot of companies not giving you $100 off on it. So the phone's $600.
Damn.
So
Mike is crazy.
at
Talk about my damn
$600
purchase.
with this phone, is this Samsung saying, I apologize that we screwed up. Take your Ultra and trade it in. We gonna give you $600 for it.
Samsung
Right?
didn't do no wrong.
We sorry we fucked your phone up.
Right. And so Samsung, so the trading value.
Look, come get this plastic shit when you had the glass before.
That's it. Only 600.
So they
Samsung
giving
plastic
you
face.
$600 for your glass phone to get a plastic one.
Yeah, that's
And you
a
gotta pay
plastic
$100.
face. That's
Samsung can't do no wrong.
Ooh, where the Vaseline?
I know, right? No Vaseline.
You think that was it, LB? You think that Samsung said, you know what? Give us your Ultra back. We gonna give you $650, and buy this phone, and you good.
TK, if you had what time you get to Louisville, it's gonna be trash. They already done shot a cop.
Trying to stop the bleeding, easy. That's what this is. Samsung trying to stop the bleeding. That's what it is.
Okay.
Hey, Kobe, your name is annoying.
So let me ask you the question, LB. Does this open the door for Apple to make it happen? Since Samsung screwed up, Apple about to on the 13th, October 13th is the day.
Apple's going to do what they're going to do anyway. I mean,
Win.
It doesn't even matter.
Win. Yes,
October?
we're gonna win. iPhone 12.
I mean, they're
gonna
trying to
win.
cancel Easter. I need a phone or cancel Halloween. Like, you've got to give me something. I need a
Give us
phone.
something.
I
Yeah.
need something. You know what? I've hit a year with this phone. I'm over it. I'm ready for my new phone. I have been trained. Apple, you have trained me. In September, I start salivating for a new phone because I am a basic ass fangirl. And now there is no phone.
That's
But
right.
you gotta watch, Emily. You gotta watch.
No, I don't. Not till November because I forgot to enter my payment information.
Man.
Like a damn ass fool. And then it was
Man.
sold out. I've never seen Apple Watches sell out like that ever. I'm
Just
so
get the,
pissed.
You are right though. Apple Watches usually don't.
Yeah, Apple
don't
Watches
go.
don't usually sell out. That's
Just get the
I have to say I did like the commercial though when they were
Wild.
like, yeah, when she kept repeating the stuff that they had, and he's like, oh, it's already got that. It's already got that.
Yeah, it was fun. It was the presentation is beautiful. Apple really did dial in the virtual presentation. I'm really excited about Apple. I mean, we're going to pretend we're going to do the Apple Fitness Plus here. I'm going to give me that for a few months. I'm going to pretend I'm going to use it, but it seems really cool. I'm excited about it. So I think they're taking a shot at Peloton with that streaming service that you can use on all different kinds of equipment. Because you're like, oh, I can use it on a rowing machine. Oh, I can use it on a stationary bike. Oh, I can just use it with weights. Oh, I can just use it on my floor. So I think that there's a lot coming with the services being bundled
Apple
with
is about
News
to
Plus,
get
Apple
the
TV
money.
Plus, and the Fitness
You can
Plus.
bet the money on that. They're about to get the subscription money.
Yeah.
Well, I need Apple to do something because the stock is going down a little bit.
Yeah.
I need Apple to
LB,
do
who hit a Muslim?
They're gonna release that
said what?
that new.
I about to
those
say
new-
somebody hit a Muslim.
I beg to differ, TK. If they had announced the phone and it didn't come out for months, people would have been pissed. You can't announce
Yes.
something you ain't ready
No.
to release.
Apple has trained its fans that you announce the phone, you pre-order on Friday, and you get it the next Friday. And
Right.
if you cannot do that, people will lose their goddamn mind. They
Yeah.
announce it on Wednesday, then you stay up Thursday night till midnight or whenever.
And
you
pre-order.
You pre-order it, you get on Twitter, and you talk about what you bought, and then you sleep for a few hours, and then the next week it's there, and then the following week they
Right.
let out the new iOS. And
Because
iOS
if they
14 is
had-
fire.
Yeah, because if they had announced that during the watch presentation, how long would people have been waiting on phones? A month plus? 2
I know,
months?
But maybe a peek. Like a sneaky peek.
Yeah, sneak
like
peek would have been
like
nice, but
colors are coming.
like they did with the
Bang.
phone. Like they did with the phone.
Apple know what they're doing. They know.
do.
what
Yeah.
That's right.
know
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If
Look,
we ain't ready to drop
Apple
the
is
phone,
great.
we ain't gonna talk about it.
Yep.
This is the thing. You're in the Apple ecosystem, and if you are going for an Apple device, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna wait. You're gonna complain. You're gonna grumble and mumble, but you're gonna wait. And guess what? When that device drops, they're gonna drop this 12, and the 12 could probably be exactly like the 11 Pro Max, just with this new body. And guess what? They're still gonna do numbers just for the body of it
I'm
alone.
gonna get one.
And take my $1,000+ for it right
I'm
now.
gonna get
And
one. That's
they've
right,
got all
Emily.
the new Apple Card stuff where it's like, hey, and we'll give you 0% financing. And so now Apple is also working as their own bank, so they don't have to pay a bank to deal with the credit. So Apple is actually making more money by extending their own credit at 0% than having other banks get a cut of the credit. It's brilliant.
You know,
It's just
Apple
so smart.
You know what? You bring up a good point that about their own credit. Apple is its own bank, right? So Apple go do is say, hey, you got the Apple Card, this finance this, and boom, boom, boom. We go. You know, it's freaking awesome. The mindset of how they do things. It's awesome.
Apple has dialed down really well, and I work with, for those of you in the chat that don't know me, I'm hi, I'm Emily, but I do legal consulting for online businesses and in-person businesses of all sizes. The thing that Apple has done really well is they know their customer and they know how to keep making it easy. So Apple's like, yes, and what can we do to make it easier for them? Yes, and what can we do to make it easier for them? Yes, and what can we do to make it easier? So, we give you an Apple credit card and then you can use it with Apple Pay and then you get 3% back and then we don't have to pay another bank to process all this stuff. Cool. So Apple's doing everything they can to keep you in the ecosystem. I'm so far down the Apple rabbit hole that I don't think I could get out if I wanted to. And then they changed the way the photos are stored in your phone, so they're the HEISC shit, so you can't even like take them anywhere without like going back and recoding your freaking phone to get them out in a different format. And you're like, fuck it, just give me an iMac. I don't care anymore.
That's right. Krista.
That's
Yes,
right.
Yeah, that's right. Krista.
That's right.
It's in the book.
They've got everything. Moving over to a new phone now would just be crazy. So I've got a new iPad coming. I just got a new iMac. My business has been really busy during COVID, but the new iMac also fire. The new screen. Oh, it's so.
I'm looking into
good.
that
Oh, you
iMac.
know what? I just thought about that. This whole COVID thing has to be doing good business for you because everybody's online doing something.
Yeah, I've been
Emily, how do
busy.
you feel about Apple moving to their own silicon in a few years?
I can't freaking wait for it because once again, Apple's like, what can we do to keep our business in our business and not be dependent on other businesses? I'm sure Apple's still pissed that they have to have somebody else manufacture the phone and they can't open up a manufacturing plant in California. But as Elon Musk has discovered with Tesla, when you open up manufacturing in California, California will just fucking fuck you over. So, they're not going to ever do that, but I think they're still frustrated that they don't have their own manufacturing. And I don't know how long it will be till we see them just buy out a manufacturing plant in China and owning their own manufacturer there if they're allowed to do that. The Chinese government's not super fans of us right now.
I don't think they're going to shoot for China. I think India is the next target for everybody.
Yeah, I think India.
And if India made a play and said you can own your own manufacturing plant here, I think they could get that business out of Shenzhen because I really think that Apple wants to own its own manufacturing.
Right.
I mean, that's an excellent point.
Shocked that at $2 trillion they haven't done it yet.
You make a good point. I'm
shocked that a $2 trillion company don't have its own manufacturing.
However, a lot of that is fluid. So a lot of that value is fluid.
Right. Yeah, working capital.
Yep, and a lot of it's still in Ireland too.
Mm-hmm.
So Apple's not. Apple has flying fleets of lawyers, friends. I mean, they are not. A, they're not afraid to sue anybody. Epic Games, and B, they just will go there. They have so much money. But I also think that Tim Cook really brings heart to Apple. We've seen him speak out on social issues, unlike a CEO of any other large company that I've seen.
He's scared.
I don't know about that. I mean,
I think Tim Cook. I take believing. I like the gall. I like the gall. Tim Cook coming out and standing up for his beliefs and stuff like that. So you're right. No other CEO out there. They sticking their tail between their legs.
They're afraid to say anything, and Tim Cook is not afraid.
Well, see, Tim Cook is the LeBron of the sports industry. So, I mean, he's got a higher stage. I mean, you're talking about he owns one of him and Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos did the same thing. So they know what they're working with. There's nothing that Trump. I mean, Trump is at the bottom of their pocket. You know, he can't even afford to write their name on anything. So it's like.
Tim Cook doesn't have leaked dick pics though, like Bezos does. So
But the
my God.
But the difference is Jeff Bezos can afford it.
You got a point.
Bezos can't afford it.
He
got himself extorted.
But I mean, he just write a check. All he did is write a check.
He did, and he could have lost. He could have lost half of Amazon in that divorce because they had it. Him and his wife owned Amazon equally. He could have lost half of Amazon in that divorce. She didn't do that, but she could have. It's some wild shit.
She got like a couple of billion, huh?
She got a fuck ton. She was like, "Look, I'm good. Like, I'm not here to ruin Amazon." But she could have.
At least she ain't like Dr. Dre's wife.
Oh God, let's not even mention that one.
I mean,
she won
how
all
much money
of it.
do you need?
Right.
If Jeff Bezos go write you a check for $5 billion, how much money do you need?
Exactly, and I think that was her point. And a lot of the money she took, I think, went to charity, if I'm remembering correctly. I've been recording the podcast, so I've been down like Kanye West's Twitter rabbit hole for the last week. So I've been
watching for you. I've been watching it. I've been watching all your content on Kanye West and Cardi B. I saw your video about Cardi B today, and you said I've been on it. I said, "Wow, let Emily, you've done a fantastic job covering all this stuff, all this news and everything with these celebrities and stuff." I've been watching it. Me and my wife was watching the video today about Cardi B and about what her sister did, slander, defamation lawsuit against her. So yeah.
When I really have shifted my channel to give the legal breakdown of what's happening, because what I'm finding is people are like, I'm frustrated and I want something to change, but I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, today's video was awesome. I was happy you put that kind of stuff out because I explain stuff like that to people all the time. Because if you don't work in the legal field, you don't understand why certain things are happening.
Yeah, I don't want to get all soapboxy, but just for a minute. But our laws are really a construct to keep people from understanding exactly what runs their life, and it frustrates me. So I'm trying to break it down, but I ended up my Kanye videos ended up in a Kanye subreddit, I think, and the stands were not kind. I was like, y'all, I don't know his entire ass life. I'm sorry I didn't know how much of Jay-Z's music he produced. I apologize. But he's not wrong. He's also not wrong.
Reddit is toxic, though. I mean,
I figured out where they were all coming from. And
Reddit is toxic. Yeah.
This is what happens. But it's just, we live in interesting times, and tech is making it easier for all of us to stay connected during these crazy times. And I think that tech companies have taken that really seriously.
But I think what happened in this call it how we thought and we all assumed that with COVID-19 that people wouldn't go buy tech. We all thought about it. We say, COVID-19, people they had the money, people, 34 million people are at work and the economy is bad. And I think the companies took a step back, say, you know what, we're not going to produce this much product because of how bad the economy is. But I think it flip-flopped on them.
It did, because now you can't even buy a goddamn printer. Like my mom's printer broke, and you can't buy a printer because everybody's outfitting their home offices because everybody's working from home. Laptops
and everything.
Webcams, you can't get a webcam.
webcams, all out of
Printers,
stock.
all
Yeah.
out of stock. And the thing is, when the China manufacturing plants shut down, we're still seeing the backlog from
Yeah.
it not being produced 6 months ago, which is going to make Christmas really, really interesting. But it's just this backlog of tech, which shows us how dependent we are on manufacture outside the US. But that's a whole nother conversation. But tech really became all of the things, and then Apple sales shot up when those first stimulus checks went out. It was fucking wild. It was just like it was a pretty hard spike in sales after those $100 checks started going out.
I think once the second stimulus check that they're still debating about in Congress right now, once that hit, and I think it's probably going to hit around November. We know how this works, right? Around, November
Around election
3rd.
time, maybe?
But
Around election time?
Right.
everybody's
You know,
doing
election
that.
time, election time, and to get it all back during Christmas.
I mean, I thought we were Americans and we didn't pay for votes, but whatever. Shit's wild this year. So anyway.
it's going to be an interesting year. I think for tech, I think the strategy of these companies. I think a lot of companies they went back to the drawing board because they felt that, okay, we thought that COVID-19 was going to slow the market down, but it did just the opposite effect on some tech companies like Samsung and Apple, and so now they all backlog. I mean, they probably thought that, okay, we're going to come out with an Apple Watch. We may not sell that many, so we're not going to produce that many. And all of a sudden, it blew up on them. They was completely wrong.
Back order.
Now they backed order to November.
Back order till the end of November. And I can't get a goddamn PlayStation to save my life.
I can't even order the PS5, right?
Nope,
It's all
can't
out of
get a
stock.
PS5, all out of stock. Like immediately out of stock.
So
yeah, I tried to pre-order and it was like,
It was
Yeah.
it just, and the whole thing crashed. And I feel like I lived in LA before we moved to Tennessee, but I lived in LA most of my life, and I feel like I could probably triangulate where iJustine lives, and I just need to be like, you got all the things. Can we get a girl a PlayStation? Because you've got all of the things. I want some of the things.
Yeah.
Especially that PlayStation, because it looks amazing.
So I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
but Samsung is making a different move, right?
Yep.
Samsung going all in on Xbox instead of with Stadia, instead of following Google. I mean, Samsung is going all on with the Microsoft on this one. You see the collaboration between Microsoft and Samsung. Now you start to see things, wireless decks, link the Windows. You start to see Xbox Game Pass. All that collaboration between Microsoft and Samsung. This is deep.
Do you think Samsung thought that Microsoft was going to win TikTok and then you could like exclusive platform it?
Because
I wonder.
That was a wonder that a lot of Samsung and a lot of people was looking to see if
They thought that Microsoft was going to get it.
It's going to get it.
But I think the Microsoft Samsung collab, it goes deeper than that because you needed something to approach Apple's ecosystem, and the only way that Samsung was going to pull that off was with Microsoft.
And that's a good thing.
That's a really
because
good point.
But if you look at even with the Galaxy Fold, the things when you running when I'm running Word on it and PowerPoint, it runs great on the Fold. When I'm doing linked Windows, it works great on the Fold. When I'm doing a lot of things on the Fold dealing with Windows, it works great together. So especially I'm waiting on my game thing for my Xbox so I can do because I've already got Xbox Live or whatever. So I ordered that already. But I'm waiting, man, and I think it's
I think it's deeper than that. Even easy. It's all the way to the point with the whole handover. The handoff. From phone to computer. It goes as deep as the RCS. Everything.
Yeah.
It's an all-inclusive move that they pulled. And you're talking about Microsoft that they make the bulk of their money on subscriptions. You got Samsung that wants to get into the subscription game because they're not into the subscription game like that yet. So they got to.
But you know what, LB? I think that's what Apple. I think that's what Samsung probably made the most critical mistake. Sitting back on the sideline and let the Apple come up with all these services, right? Apple came up with, I mean, they are dominating Apple TV and all these services and everything. And Samsung kind of sat on the sideline. Now Samsung probably like, hey,
But
we
see,
need
I still think Samsung has a advantage right now in that department just because of the Samsung televisions. They just haven't pulled that card yet.
But don't Apple have access to certain TVs too, right?
Who?
Apple got services on people's TVs now,
They
right?
got services on people's televisions, but they don't. Apple would have to go out and buy somebody to do what Samsung has the ability to do. You see what I'm saying? The same thing. Okay, so it's the same thing. It's like this, easy. When you buy an Apple product, okay, and I can say this now, because usually when I said this, everybody goes, "Oh, you don't have an iPhone, so you can't say this." All right, I got the iPhone, and proof is in the pudding. It's not that Apple does everything so great and seamlessly. It's just that someone has to explain to me, why is it that, I'll give you an example. iPad came out, right? They had mouse support for the iPad. So everybody ran out and got a Logitech keyboard with a mouse on it. And they're like, it's still kind of glitchy. It doesn't work that smooth. The main thing I said was like, okay, wait until Apple introduces their hardware. It's going to be magical. Next thing you know, the Magic Keyboard drops, and it just works seamlessly. You see what I'm saying?
Makes all the sense in the world to me.
So this is the thing. I think Apple,
right?
Apple intentions, their intentions, or what they do is they have everything that works buttery smooth with their products, right? But when you get to, I got this iPhone and I tried to set up a pair of Galaxy Buds Plus. They will set up, but they won't remain connected. There's always some type of glitch, whatever, with the Galaxy Buds Plus and the iPhone. AirPods work smooth. I hook up in the car. As long as I'm connected to CarPlay or Apple CarPlay, everything hands over real smooth. When I connect any other type of way, glitchy. And I'm telling you, that's the way Apple does things intentionally.
Don't you talk about
so
my
now
person.
with Samsung, they will have the ability to do things and work.
I have a question for you, LB, as a former Samsung Knight.
I wasn't a Samsung Knight.
Do you think that Samsung is putting out too many devices right now?
No.
It's also a one.
It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. It's the same way. So a lot of these products that they're bringing out at a lower budget, there's all recycled parts.
Yeah, but I'm not even talking about like the budget line, the A line or whatever. I'm talking about like these fan editions.
So
and random kind of things that they're throwing out.
What's new on the fan edition? The fan edition.
I ain't saying it's new. I'm just saying as far as like how many devices they've put out.
But this is what I'm saying.
Got an 865.
So this is what I'm saying. The fan edition comes out. We're halfway through the year, right? So at the cost that they built the S20 Ultra, all right, all the parts in that fan edition are cheaper now because the way manufacturers.
When did the S20 Ultra come out?
Earlier this year.
March, February,
March. Like that. So you got to look at it this way. The very first piece that you make off a line is the most expensive piece. And everything gets progressively cheaper as it goes down the line. So now everything inside this fan edition is at the wholesale price for Samsung.
Well, Tech Loving Mom, I don't think they stopped the A series. And the fan edition, like I said, only comes out when they fuck up something. That's not something that comes out every year.
Right.
Yeah, every 2-3 years.
We haven't seen a fan edition since the Note 7.
Yeah.
Right. Well, they said it in the keynote address. They mentioned it in the keynote address that they will come out with a fan edition every year. They say in the keynote address.
They said, yeah.
They said
so they saying they're gonna fuck up every year? No, I'm just kidding.
So where the fold fan edition for the broke people? I need that fold.
They were
I need that fold fan edition.
Fold. Remember that?
Hey, the fold SE.
I need that fold FE. That's what I need.
Not gonna happen, sir.
Hey,
Shut up, Eric.
Hey, Forbes is in the building.
I got it. They're pretty. They are pretty.
They're so pretty, but when I
They
think
are
about
pretty.
the price, I'm just like, damn it, man. Like,
No, I gotta save my money for the next iPhone.
Yeah, see, the miss with me for that device is an S Pen. Like if I was to go and buy a Samsung product right now, it would still be a Note 20 Ultra. That's just...
It's so pretty.
It is.
It's so pretty, Kimmy. It's pretty.
Well, I mean,
don't nobody care, Mike.
All right, so look, check this out. Let's talk about this phone. Whoa, I did it. Let's talk about the Galaxy phone. Let's talk about what this phone is. This phone is a ultra. So Samsung got different tiers. They got the budget lineup, which is the A lineup. They even got the M lineup. They got the S lineup, the Note.
They got
lineup.
rid of the J, right? The J gone, right?
Yeah, the J lineup. They got rid. So they got the A lineup. And when you get to the Galaxy Note, the Galaxy Fold, these are going to be your upper. I think Samsung felt like with the last Galaxy Fold that this phone was going to sell. So maybe they wasn't ready. I don't know, but this phone has been. Every time you look around, everybody talk about the Galaxy Fold 2. Everybody say, "Oh, it's the best thing." And all the
knew what they was doing, like they knew what they was doing last year. When I told you they were doing it last
Look at them eyes.
you called me crazy.
They got
All
that
right.
big. They knew what they were doing.
I knew what they were doing.
I sat up here on
He
this
went far,
panel
Martha
last
Bill.
year, and I was like, "Hey, y'all saying all this talk now, and everybody is going to end up with a Samsung Fold or a Fold 2. And guess what? Everybody's breaking their necks to go spend that $2,000. And it just, it just really
taps my bottom.
Bruh.
What the hell? Am I that high? Am I that up in the clouds?
He did it. He using that thing.
How long you plan on doing? Like you thought about this all day. You know
he was ready. He was ready for this.
Ready with the voice modulator.
In the right moment, you pick the right moment to do it.
Mike, I just need Mike to narrate everything. Mike, can you just have a tech ASMR channel? Because I need that to happen. It can be your OnlyFans too. Like I'm not.
You know what? You know what? I don't mind. I don't mind because my wife needs new shoes. So I'm fine with that.
I'm just saying, there's a niche there.
I want to tell you that you were right. I believe I had different beliefs last year.
Oh, we know Eric.
And now
we got the new Eric, y'all.
That's it. I believe differently. It's all good to change.
At $5, Eric gonna get a do up before the end of the year.
Oh, no.
Yep.
I ain't gonna even bet you, Mike, because you're right.
So wait,
he got it right now. He just hiding it.
So hold on. Let me
talk about it and dog it and compare it to the Fold 2. He's gonna do it.
So let me put my other camera on.
See, look at him. We got 50 cameras.
We got 50 Erics on the screen.
Right.
30 angles.
Look at the angles. Look at the angles.
Yeah.
Look at the
So we
angles.
see all of the ship now.
Look at the angles.
Let me tell you something.
It's two Earths.
If I get
Mike, they emphasis.
Wait, if I get the dual, it's gonna be cheap. I ain't paying no more.
I feel like I'm on Avatar.
Look, I ain't been drinking until
That Pandora? Huh? All right. Back to normal.
I'm glad I ain't been drinking tonight.
So I'm not counting out the dual. I'm telling you that I ain't paying $1,400 for it. I wouldn't pay a penny over $750 for that phone.
You could have got it for $13 last week.
Yeah, Night Tech was selling what?
But he's selling it for no $750.
Ain't nobody selling it for $750. Microsoft ain't even gonna sell it for $750.
It'll be on the fire
No,
sale.
it ain't gonna be no $750, sir.
If Microsoft don't update that software, it's gonna be on the fire sale.
Software is fixable, hardware isn't. So yeah, it ain't gonna come down to
No,
$750.
I got it going.
She's
Me
not
personally,
wrong.
I say it's gonna be going for about $850 come
Well,
February. January, February.
8 or 9 at the lowest, 8 or 9.
$850. I'm off by $75. I said $750. Y'all saying
you know what I can do with $75?
I give him nine.
Can
I
I
get
get a
$9.50.
hell yeah?
I give him $9.50.
That's terrible.
There you go, Mike. It's gonna be in that $1,000 range.
Hey, easy.
That's a tub of cheese for me, dude. I can convert into $1,500.
Hey, easy, because we paid $12.50 for the S20 Plus, right? I know I did like $1,200.
Except that you watch your damn mouth talking about the Taurus. You watch your damn mouth.
You got a Ford Taurus. Oh,
he said a Ford Taurus.
Oh, oh, my bad.
Wow.
Well, the thing about it is the Surface Duo. I mean, look, Microsoft history is the one that concerned everybody. They failed at Windows Phone, tremendously killed the brand off. Microsoft have a history of if it don't work, they kill it off. Just like Google. Google do the same thing. If it don't work, they kill it off.
Google do worse. If it work, they still kill it off.
Right. If it work, it still kill it off. So the question is, as much as the Surface Duo gets slammed out there, would they kill it off? That's the thing.
Good question.
Because they promise software updates, but if they feel that people returning them, they feel that the software, is not giving people the experience that they want. They're still trying to sell it at $1,500. Yeah, it's hard to sell a $1,500 phone when people is all on social media complaining. Yeah. All your big corporations like Forbes magazine and I saw an article from this big old company talk about how bad the Duel is, and it's when you got the huge publications really bashing the phone, saying that it don't buy it. Every big YouTuber tell you don't buy it. They
did the same. They pulled the same mistake that ZTE pulled.
Lord, the 3 letters.
I know, right?
Oh, the toilet brush of smartphones. Go ahead.
Hey, like that. What was
you
that?
Talk about my damn Exxon.
The Exxon M that you guys had. When it came at a cheaper price, everybody loved it. When it came out, it was 800 and something. How much was it?
Yeah, 800. It was 800.
800 and something. 800 Nobody was going to pay that price.
And you know what? It took the market, and people stood up for, okay, we're not going to accept an $800 phone. At that time, that was a very expensive device. Right, yeah. Even though it was ahead of its time, at that time, when everybody was focused on slab phones, ZTE took a risk. But the problem was it was plagued with software issues, like a lot of people said.
It was only sold on AT&T.
And it was only sold on AT&T.
Which is such
Emily's favorite.
Oh, shut the fuck! Don't even get me started on fucking AT&T. I still get comments on that AT&T. I posted an AT&T video 3 years ago, and I still get comments weekly of like, this shit is happening to me too today. Fucking AT&T.
I hate them.
Deal was never the same with them.
Bipolar building system and all that shit. Terrible.
Look, I swear that AT&T has a board of directors or whoever's making all the decisions. Everybody's got to be like 75 years old, white hair.
Yes.
Oh, and football
and they don't know how to use a phone. And they hate their customers.
They've been doing for years.
They're like, whatever. We offer them wireless. We offer them internet in an area where only we offer them internet. So fuck them. AT&T does not care about customer service at all. AT&T, don't at me. It's true.
Hey, that's facts. The customer service is ass. Yeah, I gotta give you that.
Hey,
but absolutely,
I boycotted AT&T in 2004. I have not. When I took over the child care center, the first thing that I came in the door doing, I said, if it says AT&T, we're losing it. We're dropping it. That's the first thing I did when I took over.
The only reason I had AT&T is because the first freaking iPhone was an AT&T exclusive. This is the only way. AT&T can't have a relationship with you because they know they can't satisfy you. And since, Tech Fowler is not here tonight, we're going to talk about, I will just bring that energy. But so they just trap you. They're just like, I can't really make you a happy customer, so I'm just going to trap you by having the phones that you want. I'm not going to be a great company. I'm just going to partner with other companies who are scared to tell me no.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel bad.
Bullshit.
That
It's
sounds
bullshit.
familiar.
So
My
this
mom has
comment
been
right
with
here.
AT&T since they were Bell South. So I'm just over here like,
I don't know. I
Bell
don't know
South
about
is some
you,
OG
this
shit
comment.
right there, Mike.
I don't know about you, this comment.
Yes.
Right here, Big House Production. I love you to death, but I don't agree with you. I'm gonna tell you
I
why.
don't either.
Yeah, I
Because
can't rhyme with that.
even
Big House,
look
I still
at-
love you.
If they would have put a Samsung logo on it, they did. It was the
It
Galaxy.
still would have been a fucked up
401.
phone.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
messed up. The Galaxy 401, people
Yeah.
slammed the phone.
Yep.
Right? So even though it had a Samsung logo on it, it got recalled.
Yeah.
So
They should have had a fan edition of that bullshit.
Yeah, they should have had a fan edition. So I understand what he's trying to say, but
They should
even
have had a fan edition of what?
They did, I think.
The original fold. Remember
think
they
they-
came out with the fold one that was the fold
Hey,
two.
hold on. You saying that, Gigi? You saying that? But somebody on this panel got that too.
I got a fold one, but I got the fold one after it fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're talking about the
They
original that got recalled, LB, not the one that got
Yeah.
put out
Okay,
again.
Oh well, okay, that one. Yeah, but that one got recalled.
The one he bought, the one Eric bought, should have been the fan edition.
Right,
Well, yeah.
exactly. Right, they should have changed. And so after the fold got recalled and they fixed it and they sent it back out, it was a great device. But that's the same thing. Even if ZTE or the ZTEX on them would have put a Samsung name on it, they still would have slammed it.
Septian, speak
Yeah,
for
they were.
yourself. I don't have a damn house phone.
I don't either.
But
I haven't. How long
I
has it been
do.
since I've had a
everybody
house
fails
phone?
to realize is that if something comes out priced wrong, it's going to get dogged and ran through the mud.
Surface
The
Duo.
only company that can afford to do it is
Jesus.
Apple, and that's because Apple
feel
has
like-
nothing that you can compete.
But Samsung gets the semi pass though. They get more of a pass than any other company on the Android side.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
want to say that I feel personally
Them
attacked
nights come through.
tonight. I feel attacked
Them
tonight
nights.
because first we're going in on AT&T and it's all in my family. I feel attacked, and then now you guys are talking about people with house phones. And I'm just like, I don't understand because my
No, I
parents
wasn't
still have
talking
a-
about house phones. No,
my
don't
parents
take it
still
that
have
way.
a house phone.
Hey,
No,
Mike,
my father
no,
has
I'm
a
talking
cell
about-
phone.
Mike,
Listen,
how
if
old
you
are
read
you?
what I
But-
said,
Gigi, I'm
listen.
being silly, damn it. I'm being silly.
I know,
Hey,
but
Mike.
Septian said we slaves to AT&T. I said, fuck that. I ain't giving AT&T
Mike,
my
how
But
money.
old
here's,
is
I just
your
want
but
to
here's the
know.
crazy part. No, LB, I'm going to answer your question, but here's the crazy part. They have a house phone, but when you call the cell phone, the house phone rings.
Right, they forward it.
So
She ain't lying.
So they have a whole and my parents ain't got a house phone. They got like a house phone, like in the kitchen. It's still there from 03 when we
parents-
moved
Yeah.
into that house.
They got the one with
a
the
white
cord in it.
phone. They got a cord on it and a
They ain't
speakerphone
got
and
the
everything.
wireless joint, huh?
Yep, my
And
parents
got a
too.
speakerphone and everything. And I'm just like, why do y'all still have this shit?
Because they can't hear
Most of the
their
time
cell
it comes
phones
with the line,
ringing.
too.
They can't hear the cell phone ringing, and the house phone rings
Emily,
loud enough for them.
That's
to-
terrible.
Emily,
My mom will
father
legit
called
leave her
me-
phone at home.
My
My mom will
dad
leave her cell
called
phone at
me-
home.
He calls me so much, but I don't. All right, listen. I don't understand how this. All right, Lord forgive me for saying this about my dad. I don't understand how this motherfucker can butt down me with an iPhone 6S Plus.
My dad does that
But
too. My dad does that too. Big Mike.
I swear
all
to
the
God.
time. All the time.
I'll get a call
All
and
the
I'll be
time.
like, "Hey, Dad." All I hear is shh, shh.
Yes, yes.
I'm like,
Talk to my ass.
how
My
do you butt
life.
down me with an iPhone
Yes.
and you have a 6-digit PIN number? What
Yes.
the entire fuck?
Yes. My dad. That is 100% my dad. And I'm like, you didn't bother closing your phones when you were done playing Wordscapes or Candy Crush. What is happening?
Man.
Yeah, I understand, Septian. A lot of people are bundled. Ain't nobody bundling shit for me.
I asked my auntie why she still got a house line, whatever. She said, just in case the satellites, y'all don't know. Y'all running around with all this technology.
Yeah, if an emergency happens, you need to have one phone
Yeah.
plugged into
No,
the
if
wall.
an emergency happens, you need to be a ham operator and have a whole ass radio set.
Facts. And we don't know Morse code. We don't know Morse
My
code. Damn it.
grandparents had-
Y'all look crazy.
I remember growing up, my grandfather had one of them big old, big old satellite dishes in the backyard, take up like the whole backyard.
Yeah.
I remember I used to think that was the shit. We go to their house and he'd be like, "Yeah, you know, I got all these channels because of satellite, but the satellite big as our apartment building." Like, you know, it was
Right. It's on top of the house and shit.
Hey, Kimmy, you just mentioned about the bundling, and that's how that's what AT&T is banking all its business on.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's the whole reason.
They tried to get my parents to move their lines to AT&T for sale, and I told them no, don't do it.
That's the whole reason that they bought. What was that? Is it
DirecTV? Yep.
That's the whole reason, because
I had that when I was in St.
like
Louis.
my family in Alabama, just back there in the woods of Florida, Alabama, the only way that they can get, they can't even get cable. They have to use DirecTV. All right, and that's how they get them. And then they get them with the whole alarm system deal. You know, 'cause I think they bought. Is it Vivint or Vivint?
They said, "Give me all your money."
All your money.
And they just bundle
And then your
everything
bill be
together.
different every
And then
month.
it's
You
on a
don't know.
doggone contract. Who does contracts in
Yep.
And DirecTV was the worst. You can breathe on that dish. And man,
DirecTV.
Searching for
DirecTV's up
signal.
there. They're up there with AT&T in my book.
Searching for signal.
DirecTV is AT&T. That's why it's
I
up
know.
there.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I think all the satellites
Once
are
they
like that,
merged,
but
it
that's
all
just
went
me.
down.
This same damn way. This network, you breathe on that bitch is gone too.
Forecast called for partly cloudy skies. You won't be looking at TV today.
Damn. Watch TV.
You like, oh God, it's about to rain. I can't even stay in the house and watch TV.
Like, is that a tornado coming? Satellite will not work anymore.
Right.
How am I
It ain't even
supposed to know if it's
raining
getting close?
yet. Hadn't even started raining yet. You see?
Like, I need to watch the Weather Channel.
I tell y'all what, it's the best thing about moving from LA. The internet in Middle Tennessee is legit. It is thousand megabit internet. The internet-
Move.
See,
I
Emily-
moved.
Emily was smart.
I didn't know you had came closer.
I did. I can come drive to you.
She's in the middle. So, Emily, you're almost in the middle of the Midwest, so you get the perfect weather all year round.
I'm really happy to be here. And the internet in LA is terrible because the infrastructure is so bad.
Oh,
so
Catwoman.
I am really, Catwoman. Oh, honey. But I'm really happy to the internet is so fast. But I didn't realize once you get out of like the main cities, they have satellite internet. And what y'all are talking about with the satellite dishes, I'm like, but what if my whole internet was like that? That shit's fucking terrifying. There's satellite internet. I had no idea because I've never lived not in a city.
How you upload 50 gigs of video to YouTube when you got crappy service?
Only Eric is uploading 50 gigs.
Eric, did you notice?
One video.
Did you notice I posted like every 2 months?
4-minute video.
I posted every 2 months, and today I posted like 4 hours of video today, and it took me no time at all.
See, there it is.
But see, Eric produces these movies that he puts up.
I know he does.
One video.
I know he does.
My last video was 300 gigs. I'm like, Eric,
getting wild.
Right.
I've been filming all day.
It had
2 terabytes.
camera angles.
My video file.
It was in 8K. Working on that new 12K, yo.
My internet died. My internet be dying. I upload 30 gigs easy.
Eric, boy, you got to get off the Cox. That's all it is. You have to get off the Cox internet. That's all it is.
I'm not on Cox.
It ain't good.
Yeah, you can't be on them Cox.
I'm on Spectrum.
Ask Savage. He on Cox.
I'm
I gotta leave them Cox alone.
I've been drinking too much.
Like, I'm gonna be completely quiet because this is another one of those times where it's like my mom and dad stuck on Cox.
We've attacked Mike's whole ass life.
Listen, my dad, I swear it's like every other day. Oh, man, these motherfuckers at Cox are getting on my goddamn nerves, man. I'm like, oh, what happened? Oh, they raised the bill again. They raised the goddamn bill again. Like, well, why don't you go get another service? All we got is DirecTV.
And I think about y'all. I think about Savage and Mike and everybody else when I watch the Braves game. They got a big advertisement out in the field that says, well, out there in the seats, it saes Cox. Big ass Cox.
Can you imagine how
if it said
awkward
big
is?
ass Cox, it would be so much better.
Right.
Can you imagine, like,
big ass Cox.
Just for the longest time, when we started our LLC, it was so awkward because he was like, "We're gonna use the cable internet for our email." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I'm on the phone with people, and they're like, "Yeah, what's the name of your email address?" And I'm like, "It's ds9@cox.net." They're like, "Sir, it's what now?" And I'm like, "It's ds9@cox.net." And they're like, "Excuse me, young man." And I'm like, I know. Okay, I get it. I get it. It's COX, all right? It's COX. They're like, oh, it's Cox. And I'm like, yes. Cox.
Like I just said,
Cox.
Wrong way. Yeah, back before G Suite was invented to make business easier for people everywhere.
Big House says he's on Cox and he has no issues. He's smooth. He's smooth on
He said they're smooth Cox. Smooth Cox are not bad.
Probably on smooth Cox. That's what.
Not mad at it.
Gotta order that thing up there.
I mean, if I'm gonna use Cox, they better be smooth.
And we just came into Mike's OnlyFans right now. Is what it just turned into.
Gotta be shining like my hair. Gotta be greasy. Like my hair.
When you was a every week guest, and we did something here on this channel on the live stream with smartphones. We had
God.
Phones, and everybody started putting phones in their mouth. And I remember Ace Lucera was on the show.
No, that was the following. It was the following show where you had the men on.
Right, but I had the men on.
No, man.
Hey, it's been a minute. He's so big.
He's so big. I'm live. Y'all keep talking. He can't hear you.
And so
I'll be.
I remember.
You live. I don't care.
I don't know.
My kids are savage. They do not care at all.
He said, "I need what I need now."
Yeah, he just stood there like motherfucker. I need me. I don't care if you're live. I need me.
That's right.
So I remember that, and it was the most hilarious night that I've had. I went back and I watched that because Catwoman did it. Emily did it. It was crazy.
That phone still fits in my mouth. I'm just saying.
Look, and
I've been married for 22 years. I mean, there's no questions. We answered all of the questions that evening.
I don't even remember what video that was, but everybody kept saying, which video is it?
Don't call it out. I don't need anyone to gif that shit. Do not call it out. God damn it.
Eric said he went back and watched it. So Eric, don't be spilling the beans on which video that was, because I don't know which one it is.
After party.
You're still watching that motherfucker.
Yeah, look. After the red live is black, then you turn the video.
She put the whole phone in her mouth, and she's still talking while the phone is in there.
I don't think that happened, but that woman had the big thick case on hers. So I know mine was a Huawei.
I took my case off.
I had a Huawei. I don't know
you were putting Chinese phones in your mouth.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like foreign in my mouth. Yeah.
We were drinking a lot that evening. We called it Wine Wednesday back in the day because Emily's a bad influence on everybody. And I was like,
yeah, you started it, Emily.
I did. I was like, can we just drink while we do this shit? And everybody was like, we're here for it. But then it started being shots for super chats. And the shots for super chats kind of led us down the road of deep inebriation. So
I'm clutching my pearls.
Yeah,
right
I never got drunk before the shots for super chats.
Yeah. The shots for super chats were special.
So in other words,
Catwoman can pipe in on that.
Well, I forgive you. Your heart was in the right place.
You know, when I was I started it. No, Catwoman started the shots for super chats. I think. Catwoman. Clarify. Emily's generally the bad influence. It's been that way since high school. People are like, but Emily was with us. And I'm like, that excuses all the bad behavior.
I said it pre-stream that I was going to do shots for super chats.
You did. That's right. Yeah. And then and then we told the chat and they were here for it.
They was here for it. Absolutely. And it was a fun night. Well, look, we've had history here. A lot of history. We've had so much fun. I can't even count at the years that I've been doing live streams every Wednesday. How much fun!
Oh, my anniversary is next month, Eric. Streaming with you, yeah.
It'd be great. And it's been a joy, and I want to keep doing this forever as long as I'm still breathing.
You bring together such good conversations, and that's what makes it really fun. A lot of YouTubers are afraid to open up their channels, afraid to invite other people in, but then you don't have the fun conversations. It's so fun here, and so
who's passing gas?
What was that?
Sorry about that.
I was like, what the what?
I had some White Castles and Hennessy.
Say excuse me next time.
Right.
So Emily, you got to answer.
Babar over there?
Yeah.
Emily got a Tesla.
I do have a Tesla.
So what Elon Musk doing with this battery for this Tesla?
I don't even know. Look, so because I'm a lawyer and because I'm a former deputy district attorney, I spent all day talking about the Breonna Taylor case coming down. And all I saw about the Tesla stuff was that they were supposed to have supermodels, but then they were supposed to have models and they didn't. And it seemed like an event that was kind of all cheese, no burger. And there wasn't a lot really broken down with it. But I think Tesla's trying to bring the price of batteries down and make them more environmentally friendly so they can make cars that are battery powered but less expensive, because the battery, we're tech here. You know how the batteries drive the usability of a lot of this. So they're trying to bring better battery technology. And today, California said that they're going to stop allowing the sale of all gas cars in like 2030, which was really strange. California's just banning cars.
And right now, Tesla is they're in a desperate mood for another play because they got maybe another year.
Eric is giving us all the stocks today.
Yep, Tesla has not been profitable. Like functionally,
I haven't used
profitable.
Robinhood on my phone though. I need to put it on there. I use it on my iPhone.
Where's this Tesla Roadster shit at?
Man,
those shits they're hot though. I've seen a couple of them in person.
Not making no money on Tesla right now.
No, Tesla's not making any money on Tesla. But Elon Musk doesn't give a fuck.
You're not going to be making any money on Tesla or any of these high tech stocks right now because they're probably going to get worse before the end of the year.
Yep.
Well, I've been invested in it. So
it's been
I need them to do something.
No, you look. Hey.
Eric said, "Fuck this shit. I need to." You should
have got out. You don't have to wait the long term now because you should have got out when they were.
I gotta wait. Yeah, I gotta wait. Yeah, I gotta wait.
They're gonna do about as much as Tech King Mike's picture down there.
Tesla wants to create their own battery cells so they're not dependent. It's like Apple wanting to not be dependent on other companies to manufacture the shit they need. But I don't think they have like a full ass plan for how that's gonna work. So we'll see.
And then they got about a year before the competition really comes reeling in. So, because you got what's the company, Rivian? So with Tesla, I think that what is that? The Cybertruck was like I think that was a chink in the armor. Okay, because it was a dumb play. For the simple fact, that's a novelty truck.
Yep,
it's not an everyday truck. Then you have a company like Rivian, okay, that's being backed by Amazon and Ford, who's already signed a contract to do the Ford F-150. So that company's going to happen. There's no stopping them. Right. All right. Your cars on the market sold well because they're the only cars on the market. But let's face it, no one wants cars anymore. Everybody wants SUVs and trucks. What did Rivian come out with first? A truck. Then they're coming out with an SUV. So now you have the opportunity to come out with a truck. Had Elon not been, I think it was a narcissism that caused him to do the Cybertruck. He brought out his toy when he should have brought something out for the mainstream. This company, Rivian, hits the market. You think your Tesla stocks are dropping now? Wait until that truck hits the market. Ford gets behind it and pushes.
I need to at least even out.
I think if Tesla starts doing batteries and selling them and is getting into the trucking market, because Tesla is putting out their 18-wheeler long-haul truck cabin, I think you're going to see some difference in that. But I also think with Rivian working with Amazon said they want their fleet to be electric. So they're going to have a ton of money just supplying the Amazon fleet to get all of those packages delivered so Amazon can meet their environmental promises.
A frontline soldier. Yeah, they got 500,000 plus pre-orders. That don't mean jack. Okay, after this market hits, okay, look.
Because you don't have to put your money on it.
That Mustang truck coming on it. That Mustang truck coming out too. That's it.
Look at this.
And the Hummer.
So look at this. The novelty stuff, the high price stuff, all right? One of the scariest things happened to me this week. As long as I've been in business, I've never gone to Sam's Club or Costco and they were out of sugar. There's 4 things that you should start worrying that if you go out to go get and they're out of, Okay, sugar, flour, and cornmeal. Those three things, if they're out of it, you have problems in your supply chain. Okay, because those are three commodities that you never want to be out of. So I went twice this week, and twice this week, Sam's Club was out of 50-pound bags of sugar. That lets me know that this market is about to come to a screeching halt. Those 500,000 pre-orders, those are refundable. And guess what? A good 50% of those are coming back.
And you didn't have to put a lot down on them. It wasn't, for the price of the truck, it was an insignificant amount, and I think people put them down just to flex.
Yeah.
And you can do the same with the Model Y. You can throw money down, and as it goes into production, you can still back out of purchasing it. So we will see. The house we ended up buying in Tennessee was being custom built by somebody else who fell out of purchasing it because of COVID. And that is happening in my neighborhood and in the area quite a lot, and in other areas too. We're starting to see construction backlogs, and then the price is skyrocketing because all the construction materials are in short supply. So it is going to get realer before it gets better. That is for sure.
And frontline soldier, it's not about the tech right now. When it gets down to dollars and cents, it's about what people can afford. And the thing is the market. Most guys out there are going to have to go get their hustle on. And guess what they're going to hustle with? They're going to hustle with a truck that they can use on an everyday business. They ain't using no cyber truck every day. I'm sorry. It's not happening.
Are we talking about trucks right now? We talking about trucks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We talking about hustling. We talking about hustling with a truck? Is that what I hear? Is that what I hear? We talk about diesel trucks?
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah.
We're talking about electric trucks.
We're not talking about my kind of truck. Okay, because I'll be quiet then.
But your trucks are important too. Very important.
I mean, I was about to say, if we stop working for a day, y'all motherfuckers be screwed. Just imagine if every CDL holder in the country stopped working for one day. For one day, this country would shut the fuck down.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
y'all got to start worrying about Jeff Bezos, Mike, because if he got anything to do with it, those trucks are going to be riding themselves.
Hey, listen here.
Self-driving. Yep. It's there.
The trucks will be driving themselves, and they'll need people working IT to help maintain the trucks driving themselves, which is exactly why I'm in school for IT.
I mean, it really is. And they're going to need kids who are sitting around playing Fortnite if they're going to remote control the trucks if they have problems. Like
that's right, sister. That's
exactly what we're going to need. People are like, I don't let my kid play video games. I'm like, cool, because my kid's going to smash your kid when he's older.
I'm 31 and I proudly play my Xbox.
Okay, Emily, you'll relate to this.
Cool.
Can you tell me, does your kid play this Roblox or Minecraft?
Yep.
What in the world do they? I cannot figure this out.
Catwoman's kids play it too.
My little sister plays it.
Catwoman's daughters play it too.
Listen, they will sit there and they will watch YouTube videos of people playing this crap for hours.
Hey,
hey, now I'm guilty of watching people on YouTube play videos.
Hey, LB.
I watch people pull out what's in their purse and tell me about it. I watch people open purses out of boxes and tell me about it. Here's the thing that I like about Roblox is kids can code their own little universe. So there's all these little sub games in it. And if they're like, if my son gets together with his friends over Zoom now and is like, can we make a game that does this? They can code it into Roblox and invite other people to come play it and just build whatever they want. So it lets them be completely creative and just be like, I want a game where people have to wait in line to go on a roller coaster. Cool, they can build it.
My sister plays Roblox and Minecraft all the time.
That's the only reason that I tolerate it. Other than that, it's like my baby boy, he is like, I mean, this kid gets possessed. It's like he doesn't know the house could be burning down.
Yep, don't care.
But
do you remember? Do you remember? I'm old, so I'm super old. But do y'all remember when everybody?
No, you're not. LB's older than us.
I'm probably older.
LB,
we're the same age, Emily. LB is older than us.
Do you remember when everybody lost their shit over Flappy Bird? And you just couldn't stop playing goddamn Flappy Bird. I was playing fucking Flappy Bird. I'm the same way. I can't stop playing Animal Crossing. I fucking love that game. Same with like Zelda. This is this generation's Flappy Bird. They just, and there's that chat component. It's a way for them to connect. And I think they're playing it more now because kids are really uncomfortable with all of the crazy shit that's happening.
And I'm just going to tell LB.
Admit, I have to. You said
focus on your popcorn, LB, and let your child play Roblox. And,
Look,
LB.
I have to confess that this weekend I did a mental detox. Me and the wife, we went, grabbed a hotel, and my whole plan was to do absolutely nothing about anything other than watch television, lay in the bed, and scratch. That was it. So I ended up, for some odd reason,
Hashtag 8 hours.
Candy Crush is a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
So I downloaded Candy
baby
Crush,
on the way.
and I literally played like 300 rounds of Candy Crush. But I had to delete the game as soon as I got done.
LB said he got a top 5. He got a starting 5. He needed the 6 man come off the bench.
Yeah, you need the 6 man.
But it is, those simple games can be very, very, very easy. Yes, I still play Pokemon Go. Don't come in and attack me about my Pokemon Go. I love Pokemon Go.
I have a question for all of you.
He said everybody. No, that was Emily. It wasn't everybody.
I have a question for all the adults.
Pokemon Go.
All the adults with children. Have you guys ever heard the name Corey Kenshin?
Nah.
You don't have kids, LaShawn. Shut up.
I have not. I have not. Is he better than Ryan's toy review? Because I can't stand the sound of that kid's voice any longer.
I don't know. Just know my sister is obsessed with Corey Kenshin because he does Minecraft and Roblox videos.
Yeah, my kids, the YouTubers my kids watch, and they make these horrible, horrible noises, and then my kids are like, yee! And then my kid's like, he yeeted it, and I'm like, what the fuck is yeeting? Like, I can't.
That's the part that drives me crazy.
It's got a whole ass language.
It's just Trenton. It's Trenton in the chat. We're eating here. Right.
Whole ass language. The chat knows exactly what you're talking about, Mike.
Look. Septian says yes, he can't stand it. See, Septian knows everybody.
I do say Septian Patterson knows all the people.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He done got
That's right, LaShawn. I'm back.
He done got in character.
All right, well, I got to get out of here, you guys. I've got 4 text messages. This is how I know it's time to go. The middle child wants a bag of cheese-coated caramel. The baby child, the second to youngest wants M&M, and the baby child wants cheese-coated caramel. That's a hint. We need you to come on home.
I guess I'll be due for an order next week. It's pay week.
Mm-hmm. Hey, LB, hit it one more time with that soundboard that you got running over there.
No, I'm waiting for pumpkin popcorn. Damn it.
We talked about pumpkin popcorn.
Yeah, I gotta wait the next month.
Pumpkin popcorn? There's gonna be pumpkin popcorn?
Yes. Emily will be in touch.
Was that Lucifer?
I know, right?
Pumpkin cheesecake.
That sounds like the mark of the beast.
Did you say there was a pumpkin caramel? Because I need that in my life if it's not. Because I put caramel on my pumpkin spice lattes.
Have you tried the pumpkin cream cold brew?
No, I don't like cold coffee unless it's frap. I did have the pumpkin spice frap though.
I put nothing on pumpkin spice except the trash.
You cut it out.
Attacked this basic ass bitch. I feel
I'll be basic right with you.
I'm basic right. I'm into all of the basic.
I still have a problem with you and your pumpkin spice Weathers.
Hey, I had Werther's Originals and pumpkin spice, and he was like, "That's too far." I was like,
"You are completely and utterly out of line."
I smashed the whole bag in one day.
I'm surprised you. I'm sure you did. You're out of line.
Are you bleeping me?
Damn it.
I put pumpkin on my pumpkin in pumpkin season. Damn it.
Same. While wearing my Ugg boots.
No, I don't do. Well, my Ugg boots are Panther Ugg boots. I don't have regular Ugg boots.
Oh my god, that sounds horrendous.
I have 3 pair.
Yes. Panther Ugg boots are rad.
Fatality.
What is happening?
LB.
I feel like something coming to get my ass. Get out of here, LB. I see you did get some nice orders today.
Oh yeah.
Y'all go order some popcorn.
I got we probably get a boost tomorrow too. I got Corey Brewer coming to the shop.
Oh. Barry Johnson said, I don't know if you can make this, but he said, since sweet chili Doritos are vegan, you should do those in a flavor.
Sweet chili Doritos.
He can't do the Cool Ranch, but he can do sweet chili.
Outstanding.
I do love the sweet chili too. But that's just another flavor for you on the vegan side.
Mm-hmm.
Only problem is I can't add cheese to that.
And LB,
I will have to see how it works.
my good friend LB, I've got a request. Could you make me some Percocet popcorn, sir? That would just be just dandy. Yeah. Thank you very much in advance.
So, Septian, how do you like all the white women, but you don't like pumpkin?
Ooh.
This is a very, very valid comment.
Hey.
Fatality.
Definitely.
Because I mean, my little sister at work, she's white, and she's like, "You're such a basic bitch," and I said, "I'll be that. Give me my pumpkin, though."
It's pumpkin season.
Either.
I'll take it.
She just
we just worked on the pumpkin recipes today. I had special requests of a certain somebody, so we'll have pumpkin coming out.
Hey, Catherine said she wants to throw some pumpkin bread and stuff. I was like, just throw it in the box. We good. All things pumpkin.
He said, I like the buns, not the culture.
What?
I'll be vacation. Wow.
Very good. Oh man.
I'm sorry, y'all. You know, me and Stephanie, we go back and forth even on Twitter. That's my dog. He here in North Carolina, so you know. It's all love. We know he like his yams a little bit lighter, but it's all good. You like what you like.
It's a Patterson of the house, Septian. He does enjoy those mayonnaise.
You like the rich yams.
I have a question, Emily. So since Apple didn't come out with iPad Pro, you think what's up with the iPad Pro? They go skip a year or what?
What's the point? Didn't they just come out with something at the
I don't
beginning
think
of the
your
year?
name is Emily.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he addressed the woman above me.
Got him.
Not you, Mr. Burton.
Die.
Yeah.
I need you to stop censoring me and censor your goddamn self. God bless America. God bless the United States.
Dead.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
I thought you was leaving.
Pretty stupid. I thought you
I am
something
done
you
with
can
y'all. Stop it.
I got
Stop it.
something you can bleed.
And wait a minute, black man, please. How dare you mute that white man and bleep him out like that? I'm not gonna buy one bag of your sorry ass popcorn. Go ahead.
So what?
Shameless plug. If you want to get 20% off of Popcorn World, use code Kimmy, KYMMI.
That's right, everybody. Use that code Kimmy, KYMMI.
That's right.
KYMMI spells Kimmy. That's what you need to use.
There's a whole ass thing
Catwoman's
happening.
daughters call me KY me, so it's whatever you want.
I'm gonna call you KY.
Oh my God! Gotta be clear. Hey, you gotta be careful with Bill because talking about KY. It might talk about the general. Oh my goodness.
Oh, now,
Okay.
Now, Uncle Ruckus. Now you're not gonna get out of hand on the
I
street.
don't think
tonight,
he
Uncle
uses
Ruckus.
KY.
Oh my
Go ahead.
goodness.
Right.
Oh
I
my
don't need
God.
to use anything like that. I just play the saxophone and it does the job.
All right. Just know I got my back. I got my eye on you. Yeah, I got my eye on you, boy.
I can't stand y'all. Uh-oh. Forrest Gump's here.
They use KY all the time. She told me Forrest. I said, what? She said, put it on me. I said, okay, Jenny.
Now, Emily, you see the fuckery I have to deal with? I'm usually the only female here.
I'm sorry, Boo. I'll help out.
Maybe. Just
Eric,
know that
they
the popcorn business is mine, fucker. Know that. I'm overrated, fucker, bitch.
What's up, LFA? The super chat.
What's up,
Watch your
LFA? Ooh, that was loud. Didn't they just bump the iPad Pros in March? Not to come back to the iPad Pro question.
Yeah,
but
you're
they just
trying to come
bumped-
back to. I feel like they
bumped
just
the
came out
processors
though.
in March.
That's what I'm saying.
So they didn't change the styling, but they bumped the processors in March with kind of like one of those like paper
Yeah, because
announcements.
that's when I bought the last year.
Yeah. So they bumped it in March. So I think the iPad Airs are a good mix, but they don't have that really big ass one. But the iPad Airs are really
I gotta
nice
have
form.
the big ass one.
Right, you need the big ass one. But the iPad Pros are like the same size as the other iPads.
I like a big ass.
Right.
That's why I like the fold, because it's a big ass screen.
Did
You know,
y'all
you
see
need a
Elon Musk tweeting at Monica Lewinsky?
No.
Mr. President, I would love to know your thoughts about Elon Musk tweeting at Monica Lewinsky about her getting a Tesla, because I'm super curious.
Emily, I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody else. I don't really talk about Monica in public anymore. That's just out of a respect thing for Hillary. Now when the stream is over with, I got a lot to say.
I was hoping you would come on and say I made that bitch famous, but whatever.
Well, I mean, I made her throat famous.
Oh Lord!
Okay, this is where
Full mouth and a full mouth.
Yeah, now he's getting ready to leave. Y'all done ran off LB.
Mr. Bush, don't leave now. We're just getting started. LB, don't leave now.
This is where the church.
Oh my goodness!
I have virgin ears.
You
can't leave, LB. You stay your ass there. You can't leave.
You've been here the whole night with us. Now you're gonna leave.
That's right. I got me a new coochie sweater
no, he
made
got
out of popcorn print.
Did you say a coochie sweater?
A coochie sweater made from popcorn
I
design.
thought you said coochie too.
And I like coochie too, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
We all know.
I'll have my own applaud on my way out.
Stephanie, we are not. Oh. Hey, Mrs. Johnny Cochran, I mean Emily Baker. Our family troll is here today, y'all.
Gosh, I love getting trolled.
Oh my goodness.
Emily, this is our friendly troll. He comes in with all kinds of handles for us.
I love
and
the
it's just
handles.
awesome.
I feel honored. Thank you for giving me a handle. You know.
I just wanted to say shout out to L. Jeffrey Reviews for the $4.99.
L. Jeffrey.
L. Jeffrey.
I speak for everybody when I say your super chat is appreciated, Jeffrey. And we just want to thank you for what you do for your country and what you do for YouTube.
Speaking of Jeffries, did you? Oh, he bounced. I was going to ask about his home. Oh, there he is. Speaking of Jeffries, how you feel about your boy? You lost your boy or whatever.
Anytime somebody talks about Jeffrey, I have to leave. And,
that's why you bounce.
Yeah, it was a sad thing what happened to Jeffrey. It really was.
Jeffrey Osborne?
No, Epstein.
Can you woo woo woo?
Comedy on a whole other ass level.
He said Osborne. Woo, Lord. Stop it.
Anyway.
Steve Jobs.
Good Steve Jobs. I mean, oh, damn. Okay.
Oh, she got all of the names tonight, huh?
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Man.
She just needs some of their money. That'll work out, right?
I'll take that too.
Yeah.
So,
man, this is like old times. All we need is Catwoman.
This is like the old times Catwoman we miss.
I would love it if Catwoman was here. She's a lovely lady.
I don't think you find too many women unattractive, do you, Bill?
I think that's probably true.
You know what, JG? I like to think that I find a lot of people attractive. I like to think that the human race is attractive.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
I don't find that many women unattractive neither. Ooh, yeah.
You don't like older ones, though.
If they're old enough to piss, they're old enough for this.
Oh, no.
That's not the direction. That's not the direction.
Oh, gosh.
I have to say, I did not. Now, I've said this
That's
before,
worse than there's grass on the field, yeah.
Yes, it
I've
is.
said this before, and I'm going to say this again.
Good
I do not stand with Robert Kelly and everything that he does.
I feel like I need to go take a shower now.
I mean, not.
That Robert Kelly, you got a line. You're severely out of line, Mr. Robert.
That's exactly right, baby.
My favorite president.
The child. That's how we feel.
I don't want
Emily, you're part of the reason I end up watching The Mandalorian. You was like, you need to watch touch it.
You know what? And then you posted your purse, and who took her ass to Disney Springs and bought the child backpack and shirt and all of the toys for my kids. And I have one sitting.
Oh my
up,
God,
up
you
there
too?
somewhere.
Yes.
Oh my Lord.
all of the love. Look.
Oh,
The Mandalorian's low key hot as hell,
LaShawn, we're
and the
doomed.
child's adorable. It's like
No,
it's
right.
the
I have
best
one
show
on
ever.
pre-order that's supposed to come out in December,
Awesome.
and it's supposed to do all of the things. Like it responds to voices and everything.
It's like a what were the little the other little ones that responded to voices that you taught
Furbies.
to speak? The Furbies.
Yes, I have Furbaka.
Yes, I have
Furbaka
Furbaka too. I love Furbaka though.
Leave that
Sometimes
nigga alone.
starts talking in the middle of the night. Furbaka gets
Mine
low-key
does
creepy.
not. A lot of people say that. Mine does
Yeah,
not either.
Big John said his granddaughter
That
did that.
motherfucker be listening.
Oh my God, Kimmy's Yoda. Thank you, stranger Emily has
Right.
been. I'm here.
Middle of the night, like what the hell?
What the hell is that?
Apple
Yeah.
lover Emily is. Thank you, Kimmy's Yoda. I think that this is the perfect.
Damn.
persona.
Yo, everybody hates my Yodas though. I'll break out Juice, and LaShawn loves Juice. He's my bootleg Yoda.
That's my nigga.
He's
right
a little.
Yeah,
He's a
Emily.
little off.
I got one of those at Disney Springs too. My kids were like, "But he's ugly," and I was like, "I'm sorry, y'all."
Yeah.
We had to
Emily,
try
that's
it.
the Ving Rhames edition Yoda right there.
You can never have enough Yodas.
You can't have enough of the child.
And that's the Emmanuel Lewis one that she pulled right there. That
Yeah,
must be like weapon.
his head is mine.
I do say that baby Yoda in her left hand looks like a bootleg Yoda.
But this one is
Don't
bootleg
talk
Yoda.
about Juice.
Juice is bootleg.
Don't talk about Juice like
Juice
that.
don't even have clothes. You
Look
know?
at him. He ain't got no dignity. He's showing his camel toe and everything. Look at him.
Whereas all my other Yodas have brown
That damn
bloomers.
Yoda got a
what I'm
monkey on him, don't he?
Disney's not gonna do him like that.
God save the Queen.
Look at this. Look at this madness.
Dear God have mercy. That is one of the best.
Hey, that's about rest in peace. Easy Robot. Easy's Robot is coming back, y'all.
That nigga.
Yeah, I thought so. That robot is not dead.
Can you dress Jibo up with Yoda ears? Like,
I want some Yoda ears for me though.
Same.
Oh no.
If I find some, it's on. Because I'm gonna be the female
Hey,
Yoda for
Emily, come
Halloween.
on now. Oh damn.
It's adorable.
No, Kimmy, don't
That
do
backpack.
it.
I know
that,
this, Tommy,
yo,
do it.
that backpack is so damn cute.
Oh my God. He's
That
stripping
nigga, that nigga over there
Okay.
shaking, ain't he?
Oh,
He,
Lord,
he-
poor thing.
it's like ET meets, I don't know.
Right.
That
I
shit's
don't know what
fucked
that
up.
is. Man, who's close, man? You my dog, G.
That motherfucker like a naked pug.
It does look like a naked pug.
Naked pug.
Please put that son of a bitch away. God, good God have mercy.
Scaring the children
Right?
that shouldn't be watching.
God save the Queen. Put that away.
It look like Lilo and Stitch.
It looks like Lilo and it looks like Lilo and Mitch. It looks horrible. It looks one of those god awful things I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's pretty terrifying.
I'll leave my Yodas alone.
We
Get that right, Randy.
will leave your Yodas alone. That motherfucker in your hand is not a Yoda.
This is why licensing agreements exist.
This is Juice.
Knockoffs are
Reggie.
bad.
That is not juice. That is powdered milk.
No, that's Juice right there, my
This
nigga.
is Juice.
No, that's powdered milk if I've ever seen it. That's carnation.
It's powdered milk.
Powdered milk.
That's all carnations that you use with the
How about
dates
you
and
put
shit.
that damn tablet down and shut up?
I would not let go of this microphone.
Hey, he's still out there from heaven.
I would not let go of this.
Kill me.
You sound like a nigga from CB4, huh?
Well, I'm glad I didn't drink tonight. Y'all are crazy, man.
At least we
I will
talked
put
tech
this-
at the beginning.
I will put this sucker down when Sean Payton puts a football in my hand.
Oh damn.
That'll never happen for you, Dad.
The way that
You can't forget it. I remember when I was on the football field, I ran for miles. They had a
I
whole
was
sign
running.
that said stop. But I wasn't a smart man.
I do say, Mr. Gump, is it true you got shot in the ass?
Oh.
Man.
Oh damn it! Here we go.
Sexual Yoda right there.
Here comes the sexual Yoda. She's got a fake Yoda and
Mute
sexual
that
Yoda.
thing.
All we need is a bipolar Yoda now.
I know, right? That'd be the Kanye West edition Yoda.
Oh, here's a little play at the collection
Not
plate.
you,
Yes.
Isn't he adorable?
He's a little guy.
He is a little guy, but he's so.
But that's acceptable. See, that was like the real thing right
Is that
there.
this one?
Yes, he's
Okay.
so cute.
Did you get the whole collection? I have all
Well,
six.
I have some, and then my son has some. This one stays in my office because my kids are savage. But the one with the frog in his mouth is one of my favorites.
And here we go, Kimmy with her
These
Yoda.
sold out. These sold out all. The ones with the cups sold out at Disney in like a day and a half. I should have left this shit in the box. I didn't even think about it. I was too excited.
Now my Funko Pops are still in the box.
Yeah, a lot of mine are, except for my Bulbasaur's not.
Bulbasaur.
What you got? What you
We're
got?
just
What
gonna
you
do a
got?
toy tour in Emily's office, but Bulbasaur's
Oh.
not, and then
Oh.
Rainbow Unicorn.
Bulbasaur.
Unicorn
Oh yeah.
is not.
Remember
in the box.
you dressed up as the basic bitch for Halloween?
I did. Because
Yeah.
why not with my unicorn horn? But yes, we've got.
But that's my favorite Yoda. He looks so pitiful and sad.
He's so cute. Do you have the one with the silver ball? The
Yes,
one
I
with the
do.
ball? Oh, that one's sold out everywhere too.
Really?
Yep.
I wanna
Kimmy,
check
Kimmy
out
sitting on
Hey,
money.
Easy,
Robot.
Mike, LaShawn, they talking about these Yodas. We're gonna talk our camera talk. Damn it, and they gonna like it too.
Right, yeah.
And that's it. That's up to y'all in the chat.
I do fancy how to end the conversation with one word: Sigma.
That's it. I have a question for the chat. Since Samsung did the keynote address this morning, what color Galaxy S20 Fan Edition are you getting? Because right now you can get that phone for $400.
None.
Trade it.
I do fancy the.
$400.
I'm getting a Mystic Bronze.
I do fancy. I want the navy blue, but here's the thing.
If I got a Samsung, I'd get the mint green because it's
Yeah, that mint green was hot.
that mint green.
I do fancy. I fancy. I want that navy blue, but if Apple releases a navy blue iPhone, that's where my money's going.
Yeah, that's what Apple's gonna do too. The 12 is coming in that ooey blue.
You think navy blue? You think they are done with the green and then we're getting navy blue?
If they drop,
Yeah,
all
that's
right, now, I'm gonna cut the accent. If Apple drops a goddamn navy blue 12 Pro Max, they gonna get all $1,500 goddamn dollars.
Yeah,
Because they could easily make this green, like this green is lit, but this could very easily be, like they could do this in a deep, deep blue. They super could. This green,
If
I
they
really
do
love
it
it.
And that's what's coming. Yep.
If they do it the same
blue is
blue
like
as that
the
watch,
blue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the watch is good.
Yeah,
That
I
red
was
watch
crazy about the
though.
green, but that red watch.
That
was
red
hot.
watch is hot. It is good looking, but I almost got my basic bitch card pulled for not having the pink phone this year, so we might have to go back to the pink one.
The pink one, the gold one,
the gold one.
I got the gold one.
I love it. I think it's great, but I really wanted the green because I love me some army green. It's pretty.
y'all just got hotter than it got cold in this room. Jesus Christ, my nipples are hot.
We got into the after dark real quick.
iPhone FE or refurbished V60.
iPhone FE? What?
Or
Fan
refurbished
edition.
LG V60.
S20 FE.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He said iPhone.
Yeah, I know, right? I
iPhone
was
on the
like, I don't see that.
I was confused. I was quite
You don't
confused.
even have to get a refurbished. I just sold my V60 for what you would pay for a FE. So get on Swapper.
Yeah, you can get a V60 with the dual screen for the same price as
Or
an
less.
FE.
That's right, brother.
Unless.
Or less.
I really need Samsung to come up with some better
Jesus
naming
Christ,
scheme.
my nipples are hard. Okay. Who did? Somebody just said that though. That's why they.
I did say that. I'm going to go grab a hoodie right now. You know, in Florida, when it falls below 75, we're cold as fuck.
Yeah, it was 40 something the other morning. I was like, "Where's my damn coat?"
My father said it was
same.
57 degrees in Georgia. I almost cried for him.
It was cold. It was cold in Tennessee here this morning too. It was in the low 50s this morning.
Yeah, it was the 50s this morning. So
yeah, it feels chilly.
Apple should drop. Hold on. Apple should drop pineapple yellow, cherry red, dark blue, lilac purple.
They did that. They
They've
did that
already
with the
done
phones.
this.
The
Stephen, where have
phones-
you been?
Yeah, they did that with the phones they released that had the different cases with the circle cutouts. I don't know. Do you think they'll release phones in the same colors as they just released in those iPad Airs? Because the colors are nice. They've got like that minted green and the sky blue.
I don't
and like
think
a
the
really
green,
pink.
I don't
rose
think the
gold.
mint green is well, unless you're talking about just the regular 12s.
No, I'm just wondering if they'll release it in the colors they release those iPad Airs in. Not in the Pros, I don't think. But if they're doing like a mini, do you think they do the minis in the same colors that they did all the iPad Airs, and you could have it all match?
That's a good question.
I think companies are figuring out that colors is dope. Like they starting to figure out that people want colors.
Here's the thing, though, they
I'm
figured that out,
offended
but
by
they
you
can't
Southerners,
release
like
a
you
good. They don't release a good clear case. Like they release all these beautiful colors, but then they don't release a good clear case. And the cases they do release, you can't put a fucking pop socket on. Ugh.
That's like you Northerners complain about the heat. Don't give us the shit.
Damn Yankees.
Let's see.
The South will rise again.
Oh boy, how about the Cowboys?
Oh Lord.
Let's not talk about
Continue mint green. Cyprian. Bye.
No.
Right, bye.
You mean Yoda green?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what
Let's
is
stop
green
calling it
done to
mint
you,
green.
Cyprian?
Yoda green.
I know.
Imagine the phone cases you could get, Kimmy, if you got a Yoda green phone.
Ooh,
you could have all the Yoda best jokes on it. It would be great.
So LaShawn,
I already have Yoda sound effects in my alerts.
Y'all have a keynote address coming out on the 30th next week, right?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
That's right.
The Pickle 5.
Pickle 5, yes, sir.
Pickle 5.
Yes,
I
sir.
just love the
$6.99 for the Pixel 5.
I just love the diversity of this panel. We've got Apple, Samsung, foreign, all the
things,
internationals. We got the bum ass Pixel over there. We got
Look, say it right. Trash.
Oh,
we got some sorry ass scam songs over there too.
And if you want to know how to spell it, trash, it's CHUURASH. Trash.
Oh man.
And I've never worn a North Face in 55-degree weather. It's hoodie weather, sir. Chill out.
I take that offensively because I actually own a North Face jacket. You son of a bitch, whoever that is.
I have one too. I mean, I would wear it when it gets cold for real.
So we gonna have a problem. You got the Galaxy S20 FE with the 865, 8 gigs of RAM for $699, and
that ain't a problem, bro. That's not a problem. That's refurbished. That's refurbished bullshit that Samsung is trying to throw back at a motherfucker.
Yeah, you talk about the 765 with 6 gigs of RAM.
No, that's 8 gigs, my nigga.
Oh, 8 gigs.
Get it right.
They got more RAM than such a dual.
Yeah.
More RAM than the
Sean said, get it right.
But I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't say that it's a problem. You know what I mean? Because like LB was saying, all of this is refurbished bullshit that they putting back out there. So how is that? And I don't think the 765 is that much different.
No, 765 is a good chipset.
Exactly.
I think it's a great chipset.
You're not gonna be able to even tell the difference unless you have one, unless you're doing like gaming or some intensive app. So other than that, I don't know. 830G right here is doing pretty good for me. I don't know about Tanner over there, but
oh yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'll switch from the iPhone to this until I get my 12.
Yep.
iPhone 12 mini, $699.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to be the same size as like the first iPhone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
right? As the OG iPhone, which is back here. I've got it back there somewhere, but yeah, I think it'll be that little. It's so little.
I'll give him a little one.
You know what though? My kid would really dig that because it would fit in his pockets pretty easily. Like I think he would be about it.
That is my favorite iPhone right now, the 11 Pro. It's so damn comfortable.
Yeah.
So damn comfortable to use.
I like them big.
I like them big too. They just feel nice in your
Yes,
hand.
DG, we know you like them girthy. We know, DG. We get reminded almost every week that DG likes them girthy.
Nice and wide.
I mean, that is a whole ass other
Motherfucker,
level.
open it up.
That is a whole conversation that we got about 15 minutes and 55 seconds before we can have. So we'll leave that right now. 15 minutes and 45 seconds now.
I like that you're counting down.
Well, that's a question about long term as far as the 865G. Long term.
3 years of updates.
3 years updates, but we're gonna be on what, the 885, 895.
Shit.
But you guys, we know how this is gonna go. The 875 is gonna come out next year, and everybody's gonna talk about how the 865 is all of a sudden the slowest thing out there.
They kill me with that.
No, people do that. I can't understand how people do that. Like, people call the 855 trash. I'm like, how? When it was a flagship, not
It's all about the specs.
It's specs.
The specs.
Gotta give it to time.
I said it with the right
mic, you didn't say it right.
You said it with the right spit too.
That's right.
I do recognize
And a processor.
I do,
Because you got people already quoting and saying that this fan edition has better cameras than the Note and the Fold, and I'm like, how do you know? You don't have it in your hand. On paper,
got a goddamn Snapdragon 865 processor.
but I'm talking about the cameras. How would you know if you don't have it? Just because on paper,
The battery life.
The number says
The battery life. The battery life is going to be so much better because the Note's using the 865 Plus, and the battery life on the Note is garbage. So now just going back to the regular 865, it's not going to be a single problem.
there are
It's
so
going to be
many.
the best.
All of the things.
one of the biggest problem is that with the Surface Duo, with 6 gigs of RAM, trying to be a multitasking beast with running Android. I think that's the biggest problem people was having with, with stuttering and hiccups and stuff like that. When you try to multitask with 2 screens open and try to multitask,
Eric
running
still
the
getting his
browser,
phone, y'all.
I think it's
You know
because
you're
Microsoft put 12 gigs of RAM in that
I don't
phone.
believe he's going to get it.
He's going to have it before the end of the year.
I'm still trying to figure out if he's saying Microsoft Duo or Microsoft Duo.
But I like how Eric said it because I be thinking dual screens when he say it every time.
I do find if it's a duo he wants, I'll take off my white gloves.
Mike
I don't know. I am really on the fence of getting this phone, but I'm not paying $1,400 for it.
You get
Which
it.
phone
though.
is that, sir? What
Oh, he's
phone is
on
that
the
on the
fence.
fence about?
You
What are
busted
you
your
on the fence about?
you busted your budget how many months ago, Eric?
Oh yeah,
he busted it in January.
Wide open, then I tell him bring it back. Buzz wide open, then I tell him bring it back.
Hey, I forget when I broke mine. I said I'm gonna have 5 phones. I'm sitting at 9 now. I forget when I broke that 5 point. It was a lot of months
Broke
ago.
her budget when she dropped that video on that Galaxy phone. Kimmy broke
I didn't say I had a budget though. I never said. I said I was
broke the goddamn
Because you know,
internet.
Kimmy, you know how that is. You don't set. Why set unreasonable expectations?
Yeah,
Let's just
I
set
said a
yourself
goal
up for
of phone
disappointment.
numbers, not budget.
Hey, Easy got
I got that
a
notification.
yeah.
Go ahead, Tabby. Go ahead,
I
Tabby.
said Easy got a reasonable buzz, and he said it was just $1 million. That's about it.
Easy is the same person that wants to buy a $20,000 Mac Pro.
Man.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's something different, though. That's for productivity, though. That's something different. I would make money on that. Like,
Yep.
You can make money with all those phones you've got lying around, sir, Eric.
God, I'm sorry.
Eric was killing me with that, huh?
That's what he said. He said, huh?
The Z Flip?
Right.
$1 million.
Let's go up another
$1 trillion.
The Z Flip?
Look, and in the video what I did when I was Captain Kirk, right? I
Go
flipped
ahead.
that thing open. I
Great
said,
video.
"Want to beam up?" That intro took me a day to make. By the way,
We have arrived at Planet Samsung.
right. That
Yeah.
video,
Going to beam up to the studio, directly to the studio.
that's it.
Mhm.
Y'all don't know how.
That's why I didn't even premiere the full video. I said it's gonna do numbers by itself because nobody's gonna believe I bought it.
Every time I got that video and I looked at my phone like, no. I I clicked on the video. I feel like I ain't gonna lie to you, Gigi. I'm sorry for saying this, but I don't give a goddamn. I fast forwarded. I was like, nah, I gotta see this motherfucker open this box up. He ain't got no damn pole. I see you open that box up. I was like, well, I'll be goddamn.
He kept it a secret. She didn't even tell nobody. She didn't even tell nobody.
Then she said she only told like 2 people. She said she told 2 people because they can hold water. I was offended. Tanner, did you know?
Tanner didn't know.
I will. I don't even.
Tanner didn't know either. What?
I ain't nobody.
Oh, there's the wifey. There's the wifey.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Hey.
Oh boy. Bring it.
I believe it's time for us to cut the stream.
The after party's gonna be a little short tonight.
Yeah, man. Might not be one. Shit, she here already.
You got some explaining to do.
Easy.
Well, look, my Oracle knows my passion towards tech.
I was not sure which direction that was going in.
That's classic, Emily. That's classic.
I tell you.
Yeah. She knows my heart.
She knows my
The Oracle knows.
If anybody knows, the Oracle knows. She knows the budget. She knows the budget. Bust. Broken. It's gone.
Busted. You know, people break their brackets in March. Eric broke his budget in March.
She said, passion our ass.
See?
I had to read that one.
We need to have another one of those streams. We had an Oracle on.
LB's
Like
on.
Eric can hide his wife. LB caught an L that stream.
So, what phone is the Oracle liking now?
She's an Apple
Waiting
person.
on the iPhone 12.
Yeah.
She waiting on the iPhone 12.
That's right.
iPhone 12. That's her. That's gonna be her.
Eric sleeping on the couch tonight.
How do you balance? Being on a different system than your wife? Because my wife is a Note user through and
Eric
through.
got an iPhone too.
Not.
Yeah, I have an iPhone too.
I didn't know Eric still had his
You
iPhone.
have to have 2 phones.
He'll never turn it on. He don't never use it.
You don't never turn it on.
He do.
Everybody iPhones make the videos and put it back in the box. He ain't gonna sell it.
Yep.
But if he don't use it, we know he ain't gonna sell it.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Savage Scientist is bringing up what we talked about earlier. Just to
Eric
call
could
up.
fund the whole studio if he sold all the phones he got.
I think the only person I see checking for that Razor phone that you're talking about, entertainment and more, is like Mr. Mobile. Anybody else talking about that Razor, the new Razor?
No.
Nope.
Motorola ain't even talking about that new Razor.
Right.
They dropped the new Razor?
Yeah.
Razor 2.
Razor 2 5G.
When did that happen?
Shit.
Right, because nobody
He
cares.
likes it. He likes it a lot.
Yeah, it got a new camera
It's got a
and a color. And a color.
He's gonna be sleeping in the studio with all the camera angles. He's gonna be talking to himself.
his
with all
angle
the
be
camera
sleeping
angles.
this way.
Man.
Look, he's gonna be out there talking to himself with the cameras, like, can you believe this shit?
And then he's
Hey,
going to
yeah,
upload 30 gigs
Listen,
of him
He's gonna
sleeping.
be hugged up with his phones like this.
Right.
He's gonna be like, as long as I got my Galaxy phone.
Hold on. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm scratching my head like, oh damn.
Oh, Ray, it's got a better processor.
You got a better.
It's all about
Got a better
the
processor. Is it a Snapdragon?
I've still not seen a Razor phone in the wild. I mean, I know
I
we've been
haven't
locked
either.
down because
You
of
ain't gonna
COVID.
see
You ain't gonna see one.
I know.
I think the
know.
Galaxy phone in a while.
Not for
I saw one
1,500
Galaxy
bucks.
phone.
No. Yeah.
LaShawn, stop it.
What? What am
I
I
saw
doing?
one.
Put the clicker down, sir. Put it down.
Oh, you hear it?
Yes, we hear it,
My bad.
damn it. Put the
My bad.
clicker away, son of a bitch.
If I could
saw
reach through
you.
this damn camera and get that shit and throw it out the window.
Hey, you son of a bitch. Put that thing away. I saw one Galaxy Fold in a while in Disneyland. And the man pulled out the Galaxy Fold, he pulled out an iPhone, and he pulled out another phone. I assumed he had to have money.
Oh yeah. You know, dude, money.
I don't know if I could
Should've
carry all
robbed
3
his ass.
I
phones.
beg to differ. I like the ROG, but hey, the Black Shark is a great gaming phone as well. Eric gonna be filming all night.
Man.
You see Eric that got on
gigs.
camera, right?
Man.
Five
Baby, please, please. I'm sorry, baby.
Baby, please.
Baby, please.
Baby, please. Let me sleep inside. Let me sleep
I just
inside.
told
Please.
them. Look, I just told them I broke the budget. I didn't.
Right.
Is Eric, you on the phone? What is happening?
Look, Eric over there.
I gotta
Eric
clarify.
Over there look, Eric over there hitting with that baby boy. Girl, I lie to these hoes to tell you the truth because I love you, girl.
He posted Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I fuck her, but I love you.
I was just fucking the girls. I will get right back.
But I don't go anywhere. I just go to work, and I know my coworkers ain't buying folds.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any folds in a while either.
I
I
also
know ain't none of my
don't go
people
anywhere.
buying phones. Hey, one of my homeboys when he buying a new iPhone.
I'm in the wild. It's in this waterproof padded case here. Yes.
That's right.
Until I get a
That's right, brother. Sisters.
Eric, you got 5 more minutes of freedom.
5 more.
Eric, when this stream starts getting long, y'all know why. We're still streaming. We're still streaming, baby. I didn't realize you fell asleep.
We streaming for 3 hours tonight.
Man,
we did that once by accident, ages and ages ago. We've done it a few times.
Oh, we've done it a few times. Yeah.
Yep.
Especially when the drinks is flowing, if a holiday is coming and
And we got holidays coming up, so get ready. Get your popcorn ready.
I'm gonna miss y'all on the 7th of October. I ain't streaming fresh out of the getting the wisdom tooth full. I'm sorry.
No.
Can we do a
But it'd be
can
funny.
we do a Black Friday stream?
I would, but no.
A Black Friday stream.
I'm good at this. Yeah.
Did you gonna be on the stream like
Well, that's what's up.
like Gigi? What you said? What you said, Gigi?
Got big ass drool coming from a lip and shit.
Stop it.
And you know, Tech Ray gonna be right there filming it. He gonna be copying.
Yeah, Tech Ray gonna be right there.
He gonna be right there.
Put that Charlie Brown music with it.
Yeah, you know he got copy. He got his Twitter shit got copyright on that.
Really?
Yeah, he took his shit.
Uh-oh.
So you won't see any of the We'll Be Right Backs. He needs somebody to sing the shit.
Right.
We'll be right back.
We'll get Bionic to sing it.
Bionic Everyday Tech.
So I want to give a huge shout out to Emily D. Baker for coming. We're right at the top of the hour, guys. And oh my goodness, it was
Fabulous.
fun. Oh,
Yes.
Encore.
Thank you. Think of me when you drink your basic ass pumpkin spice lattes, folks.
Hey!
I didn't say they were bad. I love them too. Kimmy, you've got to try the pumpkin cream cold brew. It is so good. It is so good.
Man.
So good.
I'll try
Easy.
it for you, but when I don't like it, I'm gonna be mad.
It's fair enough. It's really good. Thank you for having me on, Easy. I really appreciate it. I love coming and talking about Apple stuff. I missed you guys. It's been busy, but we're going to see a lot more Emily on YouTube. So I'm happy to be back.
That's awesome.
Yes. The podcast has really allowed me to do some more stuff because the podcast has started making money so I can do other content creation and then it can just keep going. So you guys can find me all over the internet.
Yes. And you know
Literally.
what? I'm glad the transformation of your channel to the legal stuff. It was great. I think that's the best way to go. You was having so much fun, and when I was watching it, it was fun, and it seems that's your element, and that's a good thing. I sit down, enjoyed the whole video, and it was great.
Thank you so much. I really enjoy it. I love nothing more than talking shit. And when it's like legal shit plus talking shit, it's just the best because I can explain it and talk shit about it all at the same time. So
that's right.
Thank you.
That's right.
Easy, they've got you. But
Man.
the Oracle, everyone knows now.
He's been
the
in
Oracle
trouble
can't. The
all
Oracle
night.
can't.
They're like, oh yeah.
When Easy's new iPhone doesn't come. Oh no, you'll get one because it's for the Oracle.
So I didn't plan on dropping the video tomorrow, but I will. This so make sure that you know.
Proof of life.
Easy's robot just gave a super chat, y'all.
Biggie.
You're gonna be visiting. You're gonna see me real soon, Eric.
Oh, friends.
So thank y'all very much. I really do appreciate that.
So
Shout
good
out
to see you
to the VIPs. Make sure y'all subscribe to everybody on this panel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the tech deacon. Make sure everybody on this panel show them some love. And every time they drop a video, make sure y'all watch the entire video and show them some love. Give them the thumbs up so they can get more viewers, more subscribers, and everything in between. Because this is our community. This is what we do here. Thank y'all very much. We will see y'all next Wednesday.